What?
An airplane
An airplane? What?
went missing.
Oh, really? Is it got something to do with Malaysia? Or Malaysia Airlines? No? Today is the something. It's the month of May 2016. Oh, flying to Egypt, is it? Not Ukraine. Or somewhere in the seas of Australia. Or in the Indian Ocean. Egypt? Egypt again. Why always missing in Egypt one? I thought last time the Russian plane was heading towards Egypt. Is it? I can remember that. So you're nothing to do with planes. This is spinach. That's what Popeye eats to become strong or build his muscles. There's going to be a dish. Excuse me. How much did you buy this for? How much was it? $1 ringgit. Wow, that's a lot of fiber. Although, or albeit, it being very soft fiber.
Albeit or albeit?
Albeit. Oh, and that's how you pronounce albeit. That means although. Albeit. What? Albeit. Albeit. How? Albeit is spelled A-L-B-E-I-T. Albeit. If you pronounce it with the spelling, or according to the spelling. So you can have your computer ready. I put your computer on your desk. So my laptop is okay already, I think. I hope.
As long as you can run your program.
So how are you gonna like do this spinach?
Ikan bilis.
Fry with anchovies and garlic, I guess. And that's it. Soy sauce, maybe sugar, salt.
Salt, sugar. That's it.
Simple spinach dish which you can add a lot of water to, and the water or the sauce, or the soup will be green in color. Whether you like it or not is up to you. How about this? You can substitute the normal spinach for Ceylon spinach. Ceylon spinach is oh really? Oh yeah, maybe. The Ceylon spinach has a stalk that is purple in color. And what's the Cantonese
Chan choy.
pronunciation for Ceylon spinach? Chan choy. Chan choy. What's the Malay?
Chan choy juga.
Sorry?
Ikut Cina, chan choy juga.
Chan choy in Malay.
Same.
Then what's bayam?
Bayam is this.
Bayam is spinach. Bayam is a Malay word for spinach. B-A-Y-A-M. Bayam. So for this spinach dish, you don't need onions. You just need a clove or two of garlic. Oh. So some of them are cooked because of the pink. No?
Not cooked yet.
Not cooked yet. Okay. It got anchovies there, and a lot of garlic, cloves of garlic. Cloves is a small unit, right? Bulb is a huge one, right? Okie dokie. A bulbs of garlic that looks like bulbs of light. And now these are cloves. What kind of accent am I having? What kind of accent am I having on me now? Indian, I think. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that's a lot of not veggie, that's spring onions. One whole bowl of spring onions. Oh my god. Oh, I can smell it. This is like prawn, boiled prawn soup, boiled prawn shells. Now it smells like Like what Ipoh is famous for the kai si sao fan, chicken kway teow that uses prawn shells as the base or the stock. Smells great. Yeah, this is what that Tianjun fella, Tianjun restaurant Mi Zai sells. Smells like the soup made of all prawns. I wonder if it's sweet or not. Should I don't want to taste it. What? What do you want to say? Doesn't it remind you of Mi Zai's kai si sao fan or Ipoh kway teow soup? Kai si sao fan.
This one, because I know there's lots of calcium. I'm going to blitz for my chicken.
Blitz? Or you're gonna like kisa or what's the word for it? Blend. Blend.
Shells are very thick one.
Okay. Put in the food processor. Lots of garlic because it will be used to cook the spinach and also the prawns. Prawns will be cooked with curry leaves, garlic, and soy sauce and sugar and salt. Don't forget to put the curry leaves into the frying prawns.
Get some for me.
It's not a garnish, you have to fry it first. You want one branch? Two branches.
Twigs.
Twigs, okay, 2 twigs. Sure? 3? 3 twigs. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh. It's cool. It's around 5:30 p.m. I think. It's cool because it rained. There was a storm just now. Couple of storms. Nice, I like it when it rains. And you can hear in the background the grass cutters are around. I don't like grass cutters. I don't mind the smell of cut grass. It's nice and almost similar. No, not almost similar. It's akin to freshly baked bread. It does something to the brain. So this is curry palm or curry leaves that will be added to the fried prawns. It has a pungent curry-like smell to it, and there's a spider. I don't mind the smell of freshly cut grass, but I do mind the method of cutting the grass. That's using a mortar, and the mortar uses petrol, and you get petrol fumes when they are near your house. That's the problem I have with them, and also the noise pollution from the mortar or from the blades. It's not a blade, it's more of a polymer, kind of like a twig, polymer twig that's used to cut the grass or smash the grass into pieces. Because of the high speed the twig is going around the mortar. Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Hey, that's for the chicken, but are you sure they're going to eat prawns, the pulverized prawns?
This is going to be for my plants.
The water. It's not scientifically proven, it's just that my mother has a lot of time. Smells good. Oh, Ipoh kway teow soup. Yum yum. In Ipoh, which is where I'm staying currently, There are two ways of making the soup for this Ipoh Kway Teow.
Don't open the door too
Often,
often. Don't open the door.
or because of the flies. House flies will come in because of the smell of the prawns. So there are two ways of making Ipoh Kway Teow, or as we like to call it, Kway Teow soup, or what's the name for it?
They'll do it this way too, no?
What?
They bleach the head and then.
I'm not sure whether they bleach it. No, I think they just boil it. So there are two ways of making kai si sao fan. Ipoh is famous for that, kai si sao fan. The soup is either made of chicken stock or from boiling chicken carcasses, or from prawns. So the prawns is I think I prefer the prawns because it's sweet and delicious. If you want to eat the most awesome kai si sao fan, you have to go to a restaurant called Tian Chun Restaurant. It opens from morning to lunch, and it's a tourist trap. A lot of people go there, and chances of finding a place to sit is from slim to impossible. So good luck in that. I haven't been there in months. It's a tourist trap. Maybe the food is still alright in Tian Chun Restaurant. That's the So the name of this kai si sao fan stall in this restaurant Tian Chun in the old town of Ipoh is called Mi Zai. Huh?
The tricycle one.
Tricycle?
They use the
they use the name of tricycle kai si sao fan. Okay, we're not familiar with the tricycle name, or san lun che. In Cantonese is three wheeled vehicle. We always call them mi zai because our
grandmother called him.
Because my mom's mother.
No, your mother. Your father's mother called.
My father's mother. You see, my mother's mother lived next to them in the past. God rest her soul. She's not here anymore. So they live next to her, and every morning she can smell the pungent smell of this prawn soup. Nauseating maybe, or yeah, if you do it too many times it can be a chore and it will be boring, and it won't be so stimulating. So the way they do it, I think, is they fry the shells first, then they boil it in the soup. So these shells were not fried first, unfortunately.
That's for my chicken. And the soup is for my plant.
Oh, okay. So one day we'll go to this restaurant Tian Chun, so I can hover around the stall and capture the movement of their hands when they are chopping the kai si, or the chicken meat, and also applying or putting soup onto the bowl of kway teow or hor fun, or flat rice noodles as I like to call it.
Calcium.
And that the restaurant Tian Chun is also called the restaurant with mirrors, I think, because there are a lot of mirrors along the walls of this restaurant Tian Chun. So in regards to this kai si sao fan, the only place that we eat is this restaurant Tian Chun. That's all. There are a lot of stalls out there who make the same noodles, like Ipoh Gardens East has one, but it's not as good as the one in Old Town Ipoh. The one in at the back, Ipoh Garden East, that one, the stall, do they use chicken stock or prawn stock? chicken stock. Oh, that's why it's not so nice. If they use prawn stock, then it will be nicer. The problem with doing the prawn stock is it is very problematic and cumbersome, because you have to get the head of the prawn, which is not wanted by people. It's not eaten, so they get it from the market. Then they have to fry it, and you know prawns come from the sea, therefore they are full of water. And if you add water to a hot wok full of oil, then you'll get a lot of reaction. That means the water will be flying everywhere. So it's not an easy job to fry the head of the prawns or the shells of the prawn. But but there's a saying: the harder it is, the better the results. I think that's the saying. And my mom's gonna pollute the garden with the smell of prawns, so there'll be a lot of flies everywhere. But it's already a lot of flies because of the rambutan tree. The rambutan tree produces fruit that is synonymous to... where can you find rambutan trees?
All the flowers have dropped.
All the flowers have dropped. Yes, I know. The rambutan trees, are they available in Africa or South America?
The climate is the same.
Okay. It's the rambutan tree is synonymous to areas which are closer to the equator, so they need a hot climate. They produce if you have never seen a rambutan fruit before, it's red in color, bright red, with lots of pubic-like hairs around it, and it tastes not bad. I like it, kinda. So the rambutan tree is now flowering, and therefore there are a lot of flies. So it's not only bees that pollinates the flowers, flies do that too. And the flies are everywhere. When they have finished pollinating, they want to rest, and they rest on my chives and on my turmeric leaf, which I used today to make the curry that I had for lunch more turmerically. That's bumi hempedu, or what do you call the bumi hempedu in English? Bile of the earth. Bile of the earth. It has medicinal properties, maybe quote unquote medicinal properties, because it's very, very bitter, very, very bitter. It's so bitter that it's quite bitter. Yuck. And since it's bitter, it might be good for you, maybe. And there, the smaller plant here is a mini bitter gourd. This one here. So wasted effort lah. Chickens are not eating the prawns. Maybe they'll eat it after you fried it. Maybe they have exquisite taste. Who knows? And there's a chili plant here. There's a mini rambutan plant here. There's this, I do not know what is it called. It's useless to me because I can't eat it, but it looks nice. What else is there? What plant is this with the pink flower? Anthurium. Cannot eat that, right? And we have a pomelo tree somewhere about here. This is the pomelo tree. Hasn't given us a big pomelo yet. Hopefully in the future. Who knows? That's all. There's pandan here. Hey, aren't you supposed to be cooking? You got three dishes to shoot. It's disgusting and bitter. Oh yeah, I have an idea. I think if you like to drink beer, right, and you want your beer to taste sweet, then you should eat some of this, put it in your mouth and chew, so your mouth is very bitter. And once you drink something like beer, which is not sweet, then the beer seems sweeter than usual. So there's a theory behind that, and I do not know what that theory is called? Three eggs.
4 small.
Put some water in with the egg. Some pepper. Some soy sauce for the umami taste or the MSG taste. And that's about it. Pepper and soy sauce. Simple, yet delicious. And some oil. Pour some oil onto the wok. Oh, the wok is very hot. It's smoking immediately after you pour the oil onto it. What?
I thought I didn't increase the...
No, you did.
I did.
Because of the fan. The fan is blowing, therefore the flames are not strong. Oh, some garlic. We'll turn it on high. Whoa. Huh? That's all. Those are spring onions. Salt. Okay, so what are you going to do with the extra spring onions?
Keep it up.
Okay.
Somebody else will use it.
I can't think of any uses for this spring onion.
Nothing.
Nope.
To the,
What?
to the chips. Okay.
How much did it cost, this whole bunch of spring onion?
Probably about
70 ringgit.
70 cents.
70 cents ringgit currency, in the currency of ringgit. So Ipoh is famous for its food culture, as in the street food. You can call those hawker stalls street food, since they normally prepare the food out in the open for everybody to see. If you can see them doing it, that means it can be considered street food. There are a lot of good foods in Ipoh. Do correct me if I'm wrong in my English.
Good food.
There are some good foods.
Good food.
There are a lot of good food in Ipoh. You must correct me. Make sure I do not stray from the path of correct English. So
Food
there are,
actually has no S on it.
yeah, but those assholes in the internet and pop culture and all those newscasters, they confuse the shit out of everybody else, and they use foods. Actually, you can use foods, but it's confusing. So Ipoh, besides food, it's there are not many tourist attractions. What are the things that is like can attract people to visit besides food?
Tourist sites.
Yeah, it's called tourist sites, such as
Scenery.
yes, okay, in Ipoh.
Singapore.
Yes, Sampotong is a Chinese temple. Wat Tempurung is about 20 minutes away. That's a very long and cavernous cave. It's quite exciting and dark and quiet. It's quite nice. Yeah, you were there. You were waiting for me. Baba was so mad because he was waiting for me. I went to the end of this Gua Tempurung. It took me about 20 minutes, I think, to get from the hole or the cave to the end of it. When I only stopped when they needed a flashlight and also a swimming trunk just to progress further. So what else is there to see in Ipoh?
Perak Cave.
What? Oh, Teratong. Oh, okay. Well, it's all caves, because we are made of.
Kelly's Castle, Ipoh.
Kelly's Castle is not in Ipoh, it's in Batu Gajah. So that's spring onions with egg, or egg with spring onions. Well, it's there. There's nothing much to see. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird that people will ask me, "Oh, what are the tourist attraction in Ipoh?" I'll be like stammering, and my brain would think, "Oh, what the fuck?" You can visit the temples, the Chinese temples, which are where we keep our ashes of our ancestors. Maybe you are into that type of thing. Maybe that's anchovies. Oops. And that's about it. There's nothing much to see at all in Ipoh besides old buildings. So yeah, if you are a gluttony, then you can come and eat the food. Yeah.
Food lover.
Food lover. Lover of food. But we don't actually see a lot of those white skinned people called Westerners or Caucasians in Ipoh. Haha. So this is our little secret where we can keep it to ourselves, to our own, for our own Malaysians only. Actually, our Ipoh's food is equivalent to Penang's food, right? But the Penang's food is more famous worldwide compared to like Ipoh's. Ipoh's is not it's not that famous because it's not an island. We are just like a city surrounded by limestone hills. It's much nicer to visit a place that has a beach. So next up is spinach with garlic and anchovies. So what happened to the plane? Since it's now 6 p.m. Any survivors? But it's the sea. It's okay. As long as they were able to go out of the plane before it drops into the ocean or submerges into the
impact.
Oh, impact and it's everywhere.
Impact stun the person and you become unconscious, right?
Yeah.
And you drop from.
No, what they should do, they should actually require require each passenger to be equipped with a parachute. You know, they should have a parachute system. If there's something wrong, a catastrophe, and they are able to identify it in time, and they can assess that it is futile and the plane is definitely going to go down. So they should have a system where the passengers can save themselves. STS instead of SOS. Or there's some garlic, and some garlic was put into the oil, so they can save themselves by jumping out of the plane. So they will be at the mercy of the sea, which can be quite cold, and most likely they will die of hypothermia than being eaten by jaws or a great white shark. So the garlic is golden brown now, and mix it with the anchovies and now the spinach. The spinach is green in color. There's a lot of water in it because it's soft. Or was it's soft because it's got a lot of water in it. Or you add more water, right, into it to make it into a soup-like dish. So I was at the PC gamer shop, so I asked her whether she has any contacts in Japan, whether she has any relatives in Japan that can provide work cash in hand. So she says it's the economy in Japan is getting worse, so it's difficult to get a full-time job with full-time hours. So yeah, it's quite pessimistic.
Does she have anyone there?
I don't think so.
You don't think?
I think she has a relative who tells the other people in Malaysia to not go to Japan. It's difficult to have a steady job working as a manual laborer or in the factories. So that's the water. So she advises me to go somewhere else and not Japan if you want to earn some money. Most likely Australia, but Australia is also having economic problems because of China. Everything is tied to China. And people say go to China, but China does not pay much. And I do not know Mandarin, although I do look like an Oriental person. That's racist. So let it boil. Later add in some salt or soy sauce. Soy sauce is preferable to salt because soy sauce has that umami taste to it that really enhances the taste of the dish. The soy sauce has some protein which came from the soya that has the same structure as the monosodium glutamate or glutamate.
You still want this?
Brinjal? No, we have already we have 3 dishes. That's way too many. That's like too many. You can have it tomorrow or whatever. I know. So cover it to what's the point of covering the dish? So that it cook evenly and also save energy. So the heat won't disperse everywhere. You don't lose the heat. So it cook faster. It's more efficient.
It won't be a soup what? It's the veggie.
It's a veggie. Okay. How long? Few minutes. And in that few minutes, I'm going to see whether this tastes nice or not after it has cooled down, because eating something that's very hot out of the wok will give you a sore throat because it's yit hei or it's warm. What do you call yit hei in English?
Heaty.
Heaty. It's a heaty thing. Very heaty. Tastes like fried eggs.
Spring onion taste?
No spring onion taste. Yeah. Because it's not as pungent as chives. Chives has a distinct taste, whereas the spring onion taste does not have a distinct taste to it. But no, at least it tastes of eggs. That's a success. Only in half measures.
好飲喎你話，因為好食咁，炒蛋好食咁，我話唉 keep it 啦。
It's okay. Ta-da, it's done. What do you do to it while I was gone?
Put in a bit of sauce.
Soya sauce.
That's all.
That's all. Okay. No sugar?
No.
No. I see you have a lemon. So what are you doing now? Wash the prawn. There has no shell and the head is gone. The decapitated prawns. Why? Gives you goosebumps. So what is Mademoiselle trying to do? Oh, some salt. Some salt.
Salt and lemon.
Lemon. What's the point of doing this? Are you cooking it with acid?
Taking the smell off.
The smell of what? Of
The
prawns?
sea.
The smell of the sea. Why isn't the smell of the sea good? Only
So father doesn't like it. I
Oh.
mean, nobody likes
you mean
fishy smell.
fishy smell? Or is it the clay smell that you're talking about? The
Fishy.
clay smell is more prevalent in freshwater fish, isn't it?
Nah. This one is the
From the sea. So lemon and salt, and wash it away. You can see that the prawns are becoming whiter and whiter because it's getting cooked by the acid.
That's why during the low sun, people use fish, raw fish, but they put the calamansi juice in.
Yeah,
Just
but
to
it's
cook it.
It's not the same as this one. This one has more acid
You want to eat?
compared to the raw fish in the low sun. A bit of salt, and that's for flavor, and some pepper, the white pepper type. Mix it with your fingers, and ready to fry. Not fry. Stir fry. Stir fry. Stir fry and fry is
Totally
stir
different.
fry and deep fry is different. So fry is more like encompassing all types of fries, and fries is also different because it's not potato. It's not crunchy, these anchovies.
Oh, mommy.
It's not dry yet. Is that why you were astonished?
Exclaim. Oh, mommy.
You were astonished, frightened, surprised. Hey, the anchovies, it's not crunchy.
Which one?
The one in the bowl,
Not crunchy.
no. A lot of oil.
Not crunchy.
Is it crunchy?
It's not.
Yeah,
Not salty. Not salty.
air went into it. Became soft.
Not a good type.
Yeah, cheap type is like that. A lot of garlic, chopped garlic, chopped garlic into the frying pan. Like that. Set it aside because garlic is so easy to burn. Is it because of the sulfur? Who knows?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You compare onions to garlic, onions to garlic, it should be the same, but it's not. In terms of becoming burnt or overcooked. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, there are more things to see in Indonesia compared to Malaysia. It's beautiful in Indonesia.
Look at the island.
Nah, it's a tourist trap. Stay away from that shithole. Chances of getting bombed by a terrorist is very high there.
That's also good.
Yeah.
After one flight.
After the explosion, then you should actually go and visit. Why immediately after? Because lightning does not strike twice in the same area at a moment's notice, or in a short duration or short span of time.
The terrorists are afraid to come out after that, so you can enjoy. So you don't enjoy because you are scared too.
How much is this cost, the prawns?
Prawns cost I think about 80 cents each.
Wow, that's 20 US cents each. That's expensive. Kawabanga, dude. Some of the, what do you call, curry leaf, or as we like to call it, kari palek.
Curry palek.
That's an Indian word, right? Kari palek. Wow, almost forgot. Yeah. You should actually put some santan into it, right?
You can put some
Santan.
butter.
Oh, butter. Yeah. Butter.
Don't bring out some butter.
Oh, okay. Make it tastier. Tastes like cow. Cow taste to it. Ah, butter prawns. Yeah, that's right. Butter prawns. Yum. But butter prawns, you don't use butter, or you use oil only.
You do.
You do.
Coconut.
Ah, coconut. Yes, the coconut. Nah, what butter is that? How about soya sauce and sugar and maybe salt before the garlic is burnt to a crisp. I think it's burning already. Soya sauce, some sugar, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Ow, that's oil sprayed me. And some butter.
Oh, that much
And you're the one who scraped it. How about coconut? Coconut milk, is it? Or is it coconut grating? Coconut grating. More soya sauce. It's I can smell that the butter is giving it a sweet taste. I think it's time to get it out. It's burning already. The garlic gets burnt, it becomes bitter, and it won't be nice. And that's how you make butter prawns in Ipoh, or in this kitchen. Smells nice. The butter really gives it a sweet smell, and hopefully taste too. Normally you don't use butter for these prawns. No, that's why it's sweet. And just now the teaspoon of sugar.
Why do they call it butter prawns? Some people put in some oats.
Oats, huh? Where have I eaten such a thing? Oats?
Your auntie lah.
No, at the Golden Point food court. By that seafood, isn't it? The seafood store in Golden Point. Food GP Berchama. GP Berchama. Oats with prawns, either that or in Woolley Food City.
Oh, you mean when we went to
Tai Chow. Tai Chow. Not Sai Chow, but Tai Chow. So that's how dinner was made today. What's today's date? 19th of May 2016. This is the money shot. I think I need more light. Yeah.